weapons out here against Esau because we're going to lose. You know?
Yeah. Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakadash. And we're going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Greetings and salutations to the Aqua and that speckled bird that is listening and learning. For the Hebrew Israelites, we come to you week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of America and the rise and the kingdom of heaven that is going to be for the children of Israel, mainly the elect. Okay, you want to read that for me?
Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee.
The number of his months, the days are determined. Whose days? Edom, Esau, the nation of Edom, the kingdom here that we're living in currently of the so-called white man. Okay, his days are determined by the Most High. Okay? Go ahead,
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
He appointed a bound that he cannot pass. And we're coming to that bound right now. You know? You can see it. The egg prices just shot up. You know, because they said there was a chicken illness. Okay, I'm going to say it like that. To be careful. All right. So now that all these chickens, they said tens of millions of chickens, 27, maybe 30 million chickens have died, okay, because they got sick. All right. So now Easter is a week away. All right. And what's happening? The egg prices are going up, and these people know that these people are going to buy these fucking eggs. You know what I'm saying? You can't, I mean, you know, you really can't make this shit up, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the nation of Edom is causing all of these calamities, all of these things to take place. Why? So they can they want to have a one world government. Okay? They want to take this whole planet, they want to have total control over the people on this planet, man. Okay? And how are they going to do that? They're going to do it through starvation. But what's going to happen is they're going to lose control. That's why the number of his months, okay, are determined with the Most High, because he's causing these things to happen. The Most High is causing this to happen because he's bringing this nation down. All right, you got any more on that?
That was it.
Psalms 149, read 4 to 9. Because Esau is going to set this thing up, what he thinks he's setting up, to control the people, the populace, okay? And what's going to happen, I was talking to my wife this morning, and I was really telling her what was going to take place as far as the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, because a lot of our people are foolish as hell, man. They're not paying attention to what's going on right now, okay? And them not paying attention to what's going on, when the scriptures say that the Most High is coming like a thief in the night, these people are still twerking. They're still out here doing all kind of wickedness. And what's going to happen when these food prices go up, these gas prices, food scarcity, okay, when these things start to get real serious, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, what's going to happen is they're going to be caught totally the fuck off guard. Because these so-called white people, man, they're stocking up. They're buying guns, bullets, food, okay? They're getting ready for this. The so-called black man and black women, basically, that run the household, are in the fucking grade schools twerking in the gym. Okay? And I told her when that crisis happens, these so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are going to be the first affected. They're going to lose their goddamn minds. They're going to start robbing, stealing, killing, and doing everything else for this. And that's when Esau's going to put his thing down on the so-called blacks and Latinos. Jacob's trouble. You got that out?
140. Psalms 149 and 4.
Yep.
And it reads, For Yahweh taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai be in their mouth.
The high praises of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. We're out here praising Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai in the name of Yahushai. Okay? Because we understand what's getting ready to take place. All right? Go ahead.
And a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people.
And that's what's going to take place in the kingdom. Because we're out here doing our due diligence. Okay? We're out here teaching these people, trying to wake our people up to the truth of the matter. Okay, about Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. When we get the kingdom, when this place finally falls, because of everything that's being set up right now, and we get that kingdom, we're going to execute vengeance upon the heathen, man. Okay? Because of all of their wickedness, man. The Psalms of 83rd chapter crew. You know? We're going to be putting these people's asses in check, man. Go ahead, all right?
To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people.
You see?
To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
That's their elites, man, going into captivity. Go ahead.
To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all of his saints.
This honor have all his saints, the 144,000. The 12,000 from each of the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? Everybody is not included, man. Those names are on the gates of heaven, the 12 gates, guarded by the 12 the angels, man. The only names on the gates of heaven are the children of Israel, man. That's it. Contrary to popular belief. Go ahead, Art.
Praise ye Yahweh.
That's it. That's it. Isaiah 13. Read 1 and 2, then jump to 10 to 16.
Isaiah 13 and 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
Lift ye up a banner. The scriptures are that banner, and we're lifting it up right now. And this is the high mountain. Okay? This when it talks about mountains and hills, that's talking about big nations and smaller nations. Go ahead, Art.
And sometimes it goes into the governments.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles.
Shake their hand, and that's what we're out here doing. We're out here shaking the hand at these people. Okay? We have to tell everybody about their judgment. The 12 tribes of Israel, the nation of Edom, Ammon, Moab, Elam. Okay? We have to tell all these people, man. That's why we're out here shaking the hand. Go ahead.
Isaiah 13 and 10.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 13 and 9. Behold, the day of Yahweh cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. Isaiah 13 and 11. And I will punish the world for their evil.
Punish the world for their evil. What are these people doing in this world right now, man? You know? From the rich to the poor, man. Not committing nothing but fucking wickedness. Okay? Go ahead.
And the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease.
The arrogancy of the proud is going to cease. Nation of Edom is no longer going to see it. We're not going to see that proud ass look on their face no more, man. Okay? And you so-called Negroes, we ain't going to see that proud look on your faces either soon. Okay? Go ahead.
And will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
It's talking about the Israelite man. Okay? 7 women shall take hold of one man when all hell starts breaking loose out here. Because they're going to need a man that they know has some protection, and they're going to see that. Okay? They're going to see the elect men shine and shit amongst these other people out here. Go ahead.
Even a man, then the golden wedge of Ophir.
Yeah.
Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of Yahweh of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. Verse 14.
Yep, 16, and then jump to 19.
Isaiah,
Unless you see something else in between.
Isaiah 13 to 14. And it shall be as the chase road, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land.
And that's what's getting ready to take place. Heard one of the apostles talking about, actually it was one of the elders talking about how some people, some Arabs that he knows, some people from Japan that he knows, talking about they want to get the hell up out of here. Okay? They didn't realize that it was getting as bad as it was until he really talked to them and told them what was going on, man. Okay? So that's what's getting ready to take place, man. All these foreigners, they're getting ready to take off, man. They're getting the hell up out of here. Because this economy is going to collapse and all hell is going to break loose. Go ahead,
Every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Everyone that is joined unto the nation of Edom, what does the scripture say? He that consents unto him will be held in derision. Okay? So when you consent unto him, you're holding his hand. Okay? And though hand joined in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished, man. And if you're holding his hand, you're going to get thrust through with the sword too. Because we're going to jump over them Edomites to get you goddamn Negroes that want to hold their hands. We're going to damn sure get your ass. Go ahead, brother.
That's right. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces.
And that's what they did to ours. Okay? And you reap what you sow. Okay? Isaiah 14 and 21 says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers. Oh, I didn't do that. It wasn't me. Okay? Go ahead,
Dashed to pieces before their eyes, their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
And that what I just said about these so-called Negroes and Latinos, man, when they don't got when these food prices are so high and they can't afford them, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to come to the neighborhoods where they know people got food or had money. And they're going to come up in your house. They're going to take your food. They're going to take your wife, your children. They might take your ass. Okay? Go ahead,
Isaiah 13 and 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdom, the beauty of the Chaldees.
Hello. How you doing?
Excellency shall be as when Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
And so what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah? It was destroyed. Okay? Lot's wife, what'd she do? She looked back and she saw the destruction and was destroyed herself. Okay? And that's what's going to happen to a lot of our people that want to stay here. Okay? A lot of our people that are going to consent unto the children of Edom. Okay? He that is joined unto him shall be thrust through with the sword. That's not just talking about when all hell is breaking loose. Okay? The Most High is going to bring that final judgment of those nuclear missiles. All right? And just like Sodom and Gomorrah, it would have been shit. The scriptures say that it would have been better for you to be in Sodom and Gomorrah than be in this place when he sent them missiles over here. Okay? So if you want to consent unto Esau, if you want to be joined unto him, you go right ahead. All right? Because that's what you're going to get, judgment. Go ahead,
Isaiah 13 and 20. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
And when you talk about Sodom, Salaka, y'all, that's Satan. Yeah. And you're talking about Sodom and Gomorrah. Can you read that again for me, y'all?
Isaiah 13 and 20.
Yeah.
It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
And when you talk about it shall not be inhabited from generation to generation, we're talking about Sodom over in the Middle East. There's people living in them areas over there, man. Okay? I'm not saying that they have built a city in the exact spot that Sodom and Gomorrah and the other three cities, sister cities was in. There may be people dwelling there, but when America is destroyed, when this land over here called America is destroyed, ain't no fucking body moving in this place no more, man. Ain't nobody ever gonna be allowed over here to hang out. Okay, there ain't gonna be no Edomite communities and shit, okay, in the Midwest over here. It's not gonna happen. Ain't gonna be no Edomites hiding in no fucking caves. Okay? This place is not gonna be habited. It's gonna be a memorial. And the only thing that's gonna happen is our children are gonna be brought over here on chariots, and they're gonna be looking down on this place, and they're gonna be told a story. They're gonna be told a story about men like Apostle Tahar, and Apostle Gabar, and Apostle Al-Ramla. They're going to be told stories about these men, okay? And Lord willing, we're a part of that, okay? You see? Go ahead,
The beauty of the Chaldeans, neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there.
Mm-hmm.
But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures.
And all you're going to see over here is owls, snakes, lizards, and insects. That's it. Okay? What you got right now? Okay, go ahead.
And owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there.
Mm-hmm.
And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant places. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged.
And her days shall not be prolonged. Okay? This place hasn't been here that long, man. You know? This is a very young nation, if you think about it. I'm going to get Isaiah 14, 1 and 3, please.
Isaiah 14 and 1. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel.
He's going to have mercy on the elect, the remnant that's going to be saved out of this. Go ahead.
And set them in their own land.
Mm-hmm.
And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
The strangers is talking about that speckled bird, those people over, that don't actually look like Israelites, those people that live in China, Japan, okay, in India, African people that call themselves or think they're Africans, are Germans, Italians, Irish, Scottish, okay? Because Israel was scattered amongst the nations, man. So those are the strangers. Go ahead,
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
Mm-hmm.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids.
And the people. We're talking about the other nations, the heathens. Okay? They're going to be the servants and handmaids. Go ahead,
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
The Psalms, the 83rd chapter crew. Okay? Because there's other, when we say the speckled birds, those people that look like the other nations, they're actually the lowest people in those countries, man. When you go over to India and they talk about the untouchables, okay? Those untouchables are actually, a lot of them are Israelites, man. You see? You go over to Cambodia, they're looked down by the Vietnamese. Okay? Certain parts of Vietnam, you have people that are that look down upon. You see? Those people are most likely Israelites. Out of every nation, you'll find a group of people in that nation that they don't want nothing to do with. Okay? Southern Italy, a lot of
that's the spirit.
You see?
Yeah.
Them Sicilians. They didn't want to let the Spaniards look down upon a lot of the Latinos that are over there. You see? Because that's how we get treated in every nation, man. Okay, there's something different about the spirit that's on those people. And that's why that happens. Go ahead,
And they should take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressor.
And we're going to rule over the nation of Edom, man. Okay? We're going to rule over these people with an iron rod, just like they've done to us. Talking about we're equal. You know? And the funny ass thing about it, last night, my wife put me down. I never even watched the show Atlanta. Did you ever watch that show Atlanta? Did you see the one, The Big Payback?
Not sure.
Right, you got to go home and put that shit on. Yo, The Big Payback. So what was happening was this one so-called black man sued a big-ass company and ended up getting, I don't want to ruin it for you too much.
Right, you got it.
But this one so-called black man ended up suing a big corporation for reparations because he found out that they had a lot to do with his great-great-grandfather's slavery. Okay? He traced back the origins of the business and found out that they owed money, and he sued them and ended up getting millions of dollars. So now all these black people started suing all these other people. You know what I mean? I mean, it was funny as hell, man. Because that's what's getting ready to happen to Esau. They were killing themselves. The white people were killing themselves. You know what I mean? Because they couldn't take it. You know? You know what I'm saying? So you people, man, yo, this is what's happening in your world. And now FX has took the guy's show off, Atlanta, because he had all these other skits that were going into similar things. So you so-called white people are finished, man. You know, your nation is done. Go ahead,
Isaiah 14:3. And it shall come to pass in the day that Yahweh shall give them rest, shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve.
And this was a very difficult bondage, man, for the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Okay? At least the other captivities that we were in, man, we were still calling ourselves Israelites. Okay? We didn't lose a lot of our heritage. We did have to follow the laws of the land, but they still let us practice our own nationality. Okay? But being as though we came over here to the Americas, they took our nationality away from us. They took all of our heritage away from us, our language. Okay? So this was the hardest bondage that we've ever had to go through, man. Go ahead.
Shit, they used to have us they used to blindfold us and then have, Jake basically having sex with their own
Your
mother.
own mom, yep.
And that's just wicked as
Wicked
hell.
as fucking all get out, bro.
They got help, man.
Yeah, they gonna get fucked up, man. There's so much stuff that they don't tell us about that we don't even know about. You know, like when you go get a colonoscopy and shit, especially the so-called black man, because when they talk about we got a higher rate of fucking colon cancers and stuff like that, they'll fuck with your vagal nerve. And then what they'll do is when they mess with your vagal nerve, every time you go to shit, your same semen comes out. So they're fucking putting your seed in the toilet with your shit, and that's like a joke to them. You don't know about that?
No.
Oh yeah, bro.
I mean, Esau's a damn
He's a
devil.
fucking devil, man.
What the fuck they get out of that?
That's just, hey man, it's just something that they do like that. We got that baby swimming in shit. Yeah. They know, man. That's the seed line, man. Yeah, that's why I said there's so much shit that they don't tell people. We're all right, brother. How you doing? You know, there's so many things that Esau does that the average person doesn't realize or know. You understand? You know? They're gonna get fucked up. You got any more on that?
I put more important.
Go ahead and get Isaiah 14, read 12 to 17, and then jump to 21. Yep.
Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer,
Uh-huh.
son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations?
Which did weaken the nations. How have you fallen? Okay? You went from this outstanding nation, this strong nation, okay, that all the other nations looked at for morals and you know, for your laws and how you ran things, man. You know? Back in the 50s, 40s, and 50s, you started growing, you know, as a nation, and people wanted to come over here. People wanted to be a part of this thing, man. You know, but then you turned into a big-ass piece of shit, you know? Your morals changed, you know? You turned into a wicked-ass nation, man. And now you have fallen, and all the nations are looking at you, man, like they don't want nothing to do with you no more. They don't want to touch your ass no more, man. But it's too late. Go ahead,
For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua.
He's going crazy. He wants to be a god himself, man. Go ahead.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
I will be like God. This is what these people said. You know? That's proud, man. It takes a lot of nerve for you to say that you're going to be like the Most High. Okay? You can't be like God, man. The only thing that you can create is abominations. You see? You can't create righteousness, man, because there's nothing righteous in you. You see? And the scriptures say that. You can't lift it. You can't. How can you be upright, but there's nothing upright in you, man? You know? You don't have an upright spirit. You have a wicked ass spirit in you. Go ahead, brother.
And that's why they want to put the C to the H to the I to the P into everybody, because they want to be like God.
Right.
You know, have tabs on everything.
Goddamn,
double. Isaiah 14 and 16. Isaiah 14 and 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
To the grave, you're going to get put down, man. Go ahead. You're going to be put in basically hell. We're in hell right now. The so-called blacks and Latinos. That's a condition. It's not a place. Okay? Go ahead.
To the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, is this the man?
Is this the man? Not those damn demon under the ground with a onesie on, a red onesie, okay, with a pitchfork. But is this the man? Okay, go ahead,
They did shake kingdoms.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, brother.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Is this the man that made the earth to tremble? All these other nations were scared as hell, man, of the United States. But now they care fucking less about this place. They ain't scared of shit. Okay? They ain't scared of your laws. They ain't scared of your damn, what are them damn things they put in sanctions? They're not worried about all that shit no more, man. Go ahead.
That did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners.
Open not the house of his prisoners. Who are his prisoners? The children of Israel. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Yes, we're still in captivity here in America. Go ahead, brother.
Jumping down, Isaiah 14 and 21, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers.
Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquities of their fathers. Now, when we go into the book of Lamentations, Lamentations talks about our fathers have sinned, our fathers. But our fathers are not. They're not here anymore. But we still bear the punishment, man, for their iniquity. Okay?
Because getting to a deeper level, that was us.
That's it.
You know, in reincarnation, for those who haven't there.
That's it.
Isaiah 14 and 21, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. And that's them.
That's them. That's right, brother.
Right back.
Ah.
You know, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
That means after all hell breaks loose, America collapses, the nuclear missiles come, when your asses get there, when that happens, man, you're never going to come back again. You're never going to build the desolate places again. Okay? Because that's what it says in Malachi, that you were going to try to build these desolate places, man. Back up. And you have. But the Lord said that he was going to throw them down. Okay? So once this place falls this time, man, you're never coming back. You know, and after that 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, you're going to get done away with. You got any more out?
Just a little bit more.
Go ahead, brother.
For I will rise up against them, says Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, and remnant, and son, and nephew, says Yahweh.
You see? He going to cut you off, man. He going to cut you off as a people. Your seed line is going to be destroyed. Just like I was telling the brother, like you like cutting our seed line off through abortion, okay? You're fucking with our vagal nerve during certain procedures to have our seed falling in the toilet like it's a fucking joke to you. You see? That's what's going to happen. Your seed line is going to get cut off, man, for all that secret, sneaky ass shit that you've been doing. You got any more out?
That's it.
Go ahead and grab Isaiah 17 and 14.
Isaiah 17 and 14. And behold, at evening tide trouble, and before the morning he is not. This is the portion of them that spoiled us.
This is the portion of them that spoiled us. Who spoiled us? The nation of Edom. Okay? Go ahead,
And the lot of them that robbed us.
And a lot of them that robbed us. They robbed us of our freedom, robbed us of our language, nationality. Yeah, motherfucker. I hope you're here. I hope you're listening. You got any more out? That's it. Go to Isaiah 34. Read 2 to 8. You know? Now, look over here. I wish they'd come over and ask some questions. You know, you walking with that nappy-headed ass wildebeest ass nigga bitch. You know? You know what I mean? Thinking you on some level. You don't got no fucking hood credibility, nigga, walking with that bitch. Go ahead,
Isaiah 34 and 1.
You motherfucker.
Just that at the time.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 34 and 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken. Ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein.
That's it.
The world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations.
The indignation, that righteous anger, okay? And we're telling you about it right now. The Most High is so pissed off with you people, okay? And it's a righteous anger, man. There's nothing wrong with what he's doing, what he's getting ready to do, because he's warning you. Especially you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You're getting a warning from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is giving warning to these other nations, man, these heathens. okay, that have been put over top of us and treated us like shit. You're getting your judgment too. Go ahead,
And his spirit upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter.
He has delivered them to the slaughter. What is he doing right now? He's gathering the nations for war over in the Middle East and Europe. Okay? So he's gathering them for that sword, man. Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 34:3. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of the carcass.
Their stink shall come up. Because all of these nations are getting ready to get put down, man. All of these militaries being gathered for war. They're getting ready to get put down. Okay? Go ahead,
And the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all of the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
Now, nuclear missiles. Go ahead.
And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine.
So all of these nations are going to be destroyed, man. Thermonuclear wars coming to this earth. Okay? Those weapons weren't built just for museums later on down the road. You see? A lot of these people think they're going to get taken up out of here before that happens. It's not going down like that. Okay? Go ahead,
As the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a fallen fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
What is the sword? Them nuclear missiles. Who is Idumea? The so-called white man. Okay? Because America's been wicked as hell, so guess what's going to happen? What's the judgment for this place? Fire. Okay? Them nuclear missiles are going to burn this goddamn bitch up. Alright? I'm just telling you what the scriptures say. I don't got nothing to do with it. I don't got no nuclear football like Putin or Biden. Y'all need to talk to them. Don't be mad at me. I'm just a messenger. Go ahead.
And upon the people of my curse to judgment.
What's up, man? Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're white. You're an Israelite too, bro.
Huh?
You know you're an Israelite too. You know that, right?
Nope, I actually didn't.
Yeah, man. If you're on this song, where's the sign at? Right here, brother. Where you got?
A Levi.
Oh, you're a Levi.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what's up, man.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, you're an Israelite too, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, actually, so like, so what, cause I have like a whole different Bible, right?
Okay.
So like, what Bibles you guys actually read?
Just
Because
get-
I'm
you
just studying, I'm trying to actually study too. You
Yeah,
know?
you can get a King James. Get a King James Bible. A 1611 is good, but it's hard to read.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there are no J's in there.
Yeah.
So a lot of the words that would have J's actually start with an I and it has an H sound.
Yeah.
But a 1611 King James Bible has the Apocrypha in it. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't have mine with me right now,
Yeah.
but it has an Apocrypha, which is a book that there's how many books in there? Like 13 or 15? 15? But these are books that were taken out of the Bible. Okay?
Yeah.
And the 1611 has those books back in, and it talks about the Greek captivity. The name Alexander the Great is actually in that book. Okay, Xerxes.
Yeah.
You've seen the movie The 300, right? Okay, those characters' names are in that book.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darius. Those names are in the Bible, man. That's a historical record of our history.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you see?
Oh yeah.
So we're getting ready to get up out of here, brother. Okay?
All right.
You ain't gonna have to push that fucking cart around soon. You're gonna be in the kingdom getting pushed around in a cart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Alright?
Yeah. All right. Man, well, I'm Julie. What's your name?
Mawazar.
The pop.
Yeah.
And I also want to add that book that they took out of the Bible, which the brother was saying is the Apocrypha.
Yeah.
Okay. It means hidden.
Yes.
They wanted to
There you
hide
go.
that
Yeah.
from the people of Israel.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, cause like I kid you not, like I mean I walked out of Christianity because Christianity is like, bro, that's white people's religion.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
That's white people's religion like that.
Yeah.
White Jesus, I don't read no more. So
But they use our book. They
Yeah.
use our book to deceive us.
Yeah.
But the scriptures say that our table was going to become a snare.
Yeah.
Okay, and the table is talking about the scriptures.
Mhm.
You see?
Yeah.
So that's where that snare comes in the Christian church. You see?
Yeah.
So it's a good thing you got out of that, man.
Yeah.
But just start, look up some Israelite videos. Great Millstone's a good one to start with, man.
Great millstone.
Yeah, look up Great Millstone, GMS or Great Millstone.
Right.
And you'll find hundreds of videos with them. Don't deal with don't deal with any other people, man, because
Yeah.
there's a lot of confusion out here right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, Great Millstone and GMS.
Right.
Yeah, and there's a lot of YouTube videos will pop up for you.
Yeah.
You might even see one of ours on there.
Mhm.
Okay?
Alright. Cause I remember trying reading that thing, it was confusing, and I was like, something ain't right.
Yeah.
What's it right? Like there was more commandments,
Right.
Like,
There's what 613 laws. Yeah.
yeah, there was more commandments in that 10 commandments. I know there was more than that.
Yeah, it's 613.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then, man.
All right, man.
Good
Yeah.
one, brother.
Yeah. Check that out, though.
Yeah.
All right, you take it easy, brother.
Things starting to wake up.
Yeah, right.
A lot of them don't realize that Christianity is bullshit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that was all right. Yeah. Brother from Levi, too. Where you at, bro?
Isaiah 34:6.
Yep.
And it reads, the sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. That was bad.
Nah.
It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of the lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For Yahweh has sacrificed in Basra.
Yahweh has a sacrifice in Basra. Okay? Basra was a city, a business city in Edom. Okay? Where is that at right now in America? New York. Okay? Modern day Basra. So there's a sacrifice here in America, man. Go ahead, all right.
And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls. And the land shall be soaked with blood.
The land shall be soaked with blood. Go ahead.
And their dust made fat with fatness.
Go ahead somewhere, homie. Go ahead, brother. Yeah. Keep eyeing on motherfuckers, man.
And their land.
You know what I'm saying? All right, because it's like, even though, it's fucked up, though, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if you want to come up and take some pictures of the signs, that's fine. If you want to do things like that, that's cool. But don't try to be secretive and sneaky and shit and be standing around the cut, in the cut trying to take fucking videos of us. That shit is stupid, man. It's ignorant. You know? Just bring your ass over here and videotape, man. We don't give a shit. What's up, Bob? No? Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 34:7. And the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and the land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance.
This is going to be the day of Yahweh's vengeance, man. For what? For all the wicked ass shit that you people have done. Okay? That's why the Most High is allowing us to warn the children of Israel and tell you other nations about your judgment. Okay? Because it's his day of vengeance. Go ahead, brother.
For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion.
For the controversy of Zion. For the controversy of the children of Israel, man, it's monument. Zion meaning monument. Okay? The Most High is telling you people, look, these are my children. Okay? We're out here telling you what the Most High is expecting of you, but you're not going to do it. He knows that. Okay? So now he has to have a day of vengeance. because you've been warned. Okay, just like the Pharaoh was warned by Moses. You see, Pharaoh was warned by Moses, and what happened? His ass got destroyed. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 34:9. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become a burning pitch.
A burning pitch. Ah, there goes them nuclear missiles at work again. Is that it? Jeremiah 29, read 18 and 19. Because the Most High is going to put some work in on this place, man. You know? There's going to already be a fire kindled. And what is that fire? The race wars. Okay? There's going to be sedition amongst these men out here. They're going to be not regarding their princes or their kings. That means you mayors, you governors. You know? Your own people are going to come against you, man. Because they're not going to be satisfied and shit with the things that you're giving them. Okay? All you're going to be trying to give these people is oppression. That is it.
Jeremiah 29:18. And I will persecute them with the sword, with the famine, and with the pestilence, and will deliver them to be removed to all the kingdoms of the earth, to be a curse, and an astonishment, and an hissing, and a reproach among all the nations, where I have driven them, because they have not hearkened to my words, says Yahweh, which I sent unto them by my servants the prophets.
The servants, the prophets, are out here telling you people. Okay? Mainly the elect of Israel. The children of Israel. Okay? Like they were told, like you were told before in the past. Okay? You're being told again right now what's coming. And a lot of you aren't going to take heed, man. You're not going to hearken. So what's going to happen? The Most High is going to destroy you, man. Okay? The same thing happened during the time of Moses, Noah. Shit, we can go back to Noah. You know? The people laughed him to scorn, man, because he said he was building a damn boat and it hadn't rained. All it did was the dew of the cover the land every day. Never rained. This man's building a boat. That's what we're telling you. We're building a boat right now. You know, it's a spiritual ark. We're telling you that you need to build your own spiritual ark, man, right now. To find this truth in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's name. But a lot of you aren't going to build it. You're going to try to hop on ours, man, but the Most High is going to put that cold ass spirit on us, and he's going to shut the door, man, on you people. Go ahead, Osh.
I sent unto them by my servants the prophets, risen up early and sending them, but ye will not hear.
And you ain't listening. You see? So what's going to happen next, man? The Most High is going to destroy you goddamn people. Is that it?
No.
Jeremiah 30, 6 and 7, and then 16 and 17.
Jeremiah 30:6. Ask ye now and see whether a man does travel with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins? As a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness.
And that's what's getting ready to happen to a lot of these people, man. They're going to have their hands on their loins like a woman that's having a child. Okay? Go ahead.
At last, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
It's the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay? The 2/3. You know? Not saying that the 1/3, including 144,000, aren't going to go through some things. You know? But there's a special, that's going to be for reasons that are left up to the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay? So if we're gonna die as a martyr, well, that's a good death, man. You know, we're not just gonna die as some simple ass Negro out here stealing and killing and doing dumb shit. Because a lot of our people are gonna die that way, man. A lot of our people are gonna die shameful fucking deaths, man. You know, trying to kiss somebody's ass while they're getting put to death. You see? That's not a fucking death for a man on his fucking knees. Go ahead, Art.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
He shall be saved out of it. That the 1/3, that includes 144,000, may go through some things on this side when all hell breaks loose, but they're going to be saved out of it. Go ahead, Art.
For it shall come to pass in that day, says Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck.
He's going to break the yoke of the nation of Edom from off our neck, man. Okay? And the nation of Edom's yoke is getting ready to be broke off by his financial system collapsing. Okay? And I remember it well when I knew in the truth. I heard Elder Kazak of Mississippi say that we get ready to go into early retirement, brothers. Okay? Because when we can't work, because we're not accepting this man's ways, we're not consenting unto this man by taking his CHIP, okay, or dealing with none of his fucking mandates, his illegal ass mandates that he's going to bring up, okay, we're not going to be able to work. So what are we going to do? We're going to have faith that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai gives us what we need. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
That I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and I will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremiah 30, jumping down,
Yep.
16. And it reads, therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be spoiled.
They that spoil thee shall be a spoil. Okay? Go ahead.
And all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
That's all you, that's the Psalms 83rd chapter, crew. You know? Esau, starting with Esau, you know? Beating our asses with all these decrees. Okay? Financial ruin for the so-called blacks. Mental ruin. Okay? And then you give all your buddies, the Arabs, Ishmael, Ammon, Moab, Elam, gas stations with fucking pork chop frying stores, liquor stores. Okay? All they feed all these foreigners, all they do is feed and they don't even eat the shit. How's an Arab Ishmaelite that isn't supposed to eat pork selling it to somebody else? You know? Hey, you know, that don't make sense. You see? Go ahead, brother.
Jeremiah 30 and 17. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, says Yahweh. Because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion.
They called us an outcast. The children of Israel, these so-called blacks, that's the children of Israel. These Latinos, that's the children of Israel. That's bullshit. They ain't shit. We're going to treat them like animals. Okay? And that's all you've done. That's all the nation of Edom has done to the so-called black Latino. Okay? Treated us like fucking animals. Go ahead, brother.
Because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after.
That's it. It's all right. Jeremiah 30, 18 to 24. We're going to get some more. What's up?
Could have just kept on reading, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, no. Hold on. Jeremiah
No, it's
18.
30, 18. Yeah, you actually could have. It's 24. It's a like it. I didn't see that.
Jeremiah 18, Salakia.
Yeah, no, Jeremiah 30.
Okay.
Yeah, so you could have just kept reading down to 24. I didn't even realize that because I had it down as another scripture. It's all good. It's all good.
Jeremiah 30 and 18. Thus says Yahweh, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents,
I will bring again the captivity. That means that this captivity is getting ready to end for the children of Israel. Go ahead.
and have mercy on his dwelling places.
Have mercy. Go ahead, bro. Read that again. It's a lot there. These people, man.
Jeremiah 30 and 18. Thus says Yahweh, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places. And the city shall be built upon her own heap, and the place shall remain after the manner thereof. And out of them shall proceed thanksgiving and the voice of them that make merry. And I will multiply them, and they shall not be few. I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small.
That's talking about the children of Israel and the kingdom of heaven. We are going to be multiplying. Yeah, we're going to make some babies, goddammit. As simple as that. And we're going to be blessed. Go ahead, brother.
Their children also shall be as aforetime, and their congregation shall be established before me. And I will punish all that oppress them.
I will punish all that oppress them. Psalms the 83rd chapter crew. The nation of Edom, the so-called white man, Ammon, Moab, that's the Chinese and the Japanese, Ishmael, okay? All those Hamites, which we are not Africans. We are from the 12 tribes of Israel, okay? All that shit you've been taught in school about blacks that came over here in slavery, those so-called black people were children of Israel from the 12 tribes that are waking up to their nationality, okay? And bringing out the truth of this Bible, which is the destruction of the nation of Edom very soon, and the rise of the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be ruled by Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, King David, the 12, the 144,000, and the rest of the children of Israel. Go ahead, brother.
Jeremiah 30 and 21. And their nobles shall be of themselves, and their governors shall proceed from the midst of them. And I will cause him to draw near, and he shall approach unto me. For who is this that engage his heart to the approach unto me, says Yahweh? And ye shall be my people, and I will be your God.
Ye shall be my people, a possessive pronoun. Okay? Showing possession. That means we're going to be the children of the Most High God, Yahweh. And he is going to be our God, man. Okay? Only our God. Not everybody's. Contrary to popular belief. I'm going to just ask Jesus to come into my heart. Okay, everybody, we can all say the same. No, the fuck you can, man. Don't work like that. It's not what the Bible says. Go ahead, you done?
It's 2 verses.
Go ahead, you might as well knock them out.
Behold, the whirlwind of Yahweh goeth forth with fury, and continuing whirlwind. It shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked. The fierce anger of Yahweh shall not return until he have done it, and until he have performed the intents of his heart, In the latter days you shall consider it.
So his anger is not going to cease until he's done destroying this place, man. Until he's done destroying the system. Okay? That's when he's going to fall back and enjoy his children. After this place is destroyed. Okay? Yeah, he does. I hope he heard me. After, like I said, this place is destroyed. Fucking devils. Was you done with that? Go ahead and get Jeremiah 49, 10 and read. You might as well read the whole way to 17. That's why I said they still got them little stupid ass smirks on their face, but they don't even see that this place is going the fuck down, man. That's proud. That's pride in a mother. That's you can't get no prouder, man. You know? That's like a simple ass Negro that's losing everything and he sees it going. You know, his wife getting ready to take all his shit. He getting ready to be homeless. But he's still walking around with a fucking proud look on his face. That don't make sense. You know? Your wives are getting ready to leave you. You know, this is what's happening to Edom, man. You know, this whole country's getting ready to fall the fuck down, and they still got that smirk, that half a smile on their face, man. Like, yeah, you people ain't this shit ain't gonna happen here. They don't think that's what's the scripture saying? Their inward thought is that their house should continue forever.
That's it. Yep.
Get the fuck out. Come on, man.
Yep.
There's no way in hell this place is going to continue, man. No way. Go ahead, brother.
Jeremiah 49 and 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places.
Uh-huh.
And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
And he's made Esau bare, man.
Yep.
Okay? All of his secrets, all of them. Okay? He's being revealed by his own people, man. Egyptian shall fight against Egyptian, man. First it's going to be a war of words, and then the next thing you know, when them seditions begin, okay, it's going to be a war with guns, man. Because these Edomites are going to fight one against another. You see? Go ahead,
Leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. Mm-hmm. For thus says Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
They whose judgment was not to drink of the cup. Who wasn't supposed to drink of the cup? The children of Israel. Okay? We weren't supposed to drink of the cup of slavery. We weren't supposed to drink of that cup of this punishment, but we drank of it. So now, guess what? Whose turn is it now? Go ahead, brother.
And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Is that Esau? Are you going to go unpunished, Esau? No. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Thou shalt surely drink of what? The punishment of slavery. Okay? The nation of Edom is going to drink of the cup of the punishment of slavery. Just like the children of Israel did. Okay? Go ahead,
For I have sworn by myself, said Yahweh, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be a perpetual waste.
The cities of Edom, man. The land of Idumea. Okay? Idumea being the Greek way of saying Edom. All the cities there, man, here in America are going to be become a waste. Okay? A place where nobody is ever going to dwell again after it's destroyed, man. Go ahead,
I have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent unto the heck. And an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, demons.
You know how that is. That cold ass air get on your finger and that your hands get stiffed up like arthritis and shit. Yeah. That's why I keep switching my hands around. That's all good, brother.
Jeremiah 49:14. I have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her, and rise up to thy battle.
The heathen rise up against her. What's happening right now? You got India talking about all the problems that are going on over there are because of America. Okay? You got European nations, man, starting to now say, fuck that. We don't care if you put sanctions on us. We're going to buy the energy from Russia. You see? All of these heathen are rising up against America right now, man. You know? And we're reading it in the Bible. And you people still don't get it.
Still walking around hardy.
Yeah.
You know, still walking around proud.
You know? And I'm sure a lot of these people are watching videos and they're hearing this thing. Okay? And all of this information that's coming out on these social media pages, social media is putting all of this information out. Okay? But when you read it out of the Bible, they look at it as foolish. You see? How could a book that was written 2,000 years ago be telling you the same thing you're seeing on social media today? You see? You know? That's prophecy. That's that wildebeest, man. The wildebeest with the blonde wig. That's all right, brother.
But
that's I'm a want to buy. All right.
They'll realize it though when it's too late. You know, they'll realize it was a prophet amongst them.
Yep.
Jeremiah 49:15. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and
Yeah, brother.
For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I would bring thee down from thence, says Yahweh.
Even though you got these satellites up in space, or up in the upper atmosphere, okay, the Most High is still going to bring your ass down, man. Even though you're making yourself like God to have control over all the people on this earth, okay, through your technologies, you know, he's still going to bring you down. Go ahead, brother. Oh, was that it?
One more verse, it says 17.
Yep.
Jeremiah 49:17. Also Edom shall be a desolation, every one that goeth by it shall be astonished.
They're going to be, these other nations, man, when they see what happens over here, they're going to be like, God damn. You know? When all these things start to take place over here in America, because they're not gonna be able to hold up their end of the bargain of getting all of these people to comply. What's going to happen? All hell is going to break loose over here. It's going to be a third world country over fucking night. Okay? With no rules. Okay? And them goddamn wildebeests with the blonde wigs on, them so-called black women running around here looking all retarded, a lot of them are going to be laid out on the streets, man. Okay? Ran over by tanks, you know, and Hummers. A lot of our people are going to die gruesome deaths, man. You got any more? Go ahead.
Also Edom shall be a desolation, every one that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof.
And that's what's coming, man. Okay? Starvation, death. Okay? A lot of people going to be tied up in basements with one leg missing. You know? Not because they was at war, but because they're being consumed slowly. Because that's what's going to happen to a lot of our people too. You see? You people don't have a clue, man, what's getting ready to come to this place, man. The Most High is done. He is angry. Okay? And his judgments are going to be fucking harsh. You see? And we're telling you this because, and we're telling the children of Israel this because we care. Okay? Not because we're trying to be scary. We're not trying to scare anybody to come into this truth. That's not what we're out here for. We don't even want all you fucking clowns, man. All you simple ass Negroes. Okay? We don't even want all of us. The Most High is looking for the elect. That's it. Actually, it ain't us that wants you. It's the Most High. Okay? Salakia. Go ahead. That was it. Jeremiah 50, 13, then 23, and 39 and 40.
Jeremiah 50 and 13. Because of the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Every one that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hissed at all her plagues.
And that's what, and they're going to see this place on the news, man, in these other countries, when all hell's breaking loose over here. You still going to have satellite feed, people on their phone sending videos, you know. You're going to have snuff films going out this bitch. Okay? For you people that don't know about snuff films, yeah, you know, when you got you got a real live murder being videotaped and being sold. Okay? That's what's going to be happening here in America, man. People are going to be having live feeds, man, they're going to show this stuff,